Hey, what is going on, guys? ETP coming at you guys with another NBA 2K15 discussion video, and today we're going to be talking about a few new features within MyCAREER. So today they did the weekly 2K live stream. I thought it was going to be yesterday, but it actually turned out to be today, and they revealed some pretty cool stuff about it. They talked a little bit more about the progression system, the badge system, talked about a few new features and stuff, and then there was also something that I picked out of, I think it was a Game Informer article that showed a few little details about MyCAREER that we didn't know about. But first of all, I want to tell you guys that on Tuesday, when they have their weekly live stream, it will 100% be on Tuesday. I assume it will be at the normal time, which is 7 o'clock Eastern. They're going to be having the first full 5-on-5 NBA 2K15 gameplay. I believe it's going to be Ronnie versus Chris. They might do computer versus computer. I'm not 100% sure, but definitely make sure to tune into that for the first full-length 2K15 gameplay, and that should be really fun to see. They really improved a lot with the gameplay. Big Czar did a video today about some of the new freelance movements that they have in the game, some of the new set offenses, kind of the base sets, and it really looks a lot smoother than 2K14. I'm really excited for the gameplay. Should be really awesome. But let's jump into some of this MyCAREER info that we got today. So starting off with the biggest thing, which is the progression system. It's not going to be easy at all to get to a max of 99 overall. Last year, and in some previous years as well, excuse me, first day, you drop tons of VC. People will go out, just spend a ton of money on VC, and they'll get their player to 99 overall immediately. They'll go dominate on the park. They'll be winning the MVP their first season in MyCAREER, dropping 50 a game, and it's just not realistic at all. This year, it's going to be completely different. I believe it's going to take, I think they said, 6-7 months or so for a casual player to max out, and then obviously if you're playing a little bit more, it won't take you that long if you're investing a lot of time within the mode. But you're only going to be able to max out at, I think, like 92 overall, and then some of the badges that you earn will kind of boost you up a little bit. So I'm not even 100% sure if you can even get to 99 overall. And to be 100% honest, I don't think you're going to be able to, because LeBron isn't even in 99 this year, and there's really no 99s in the current NBA, and then you have some legends like Jordan who's a 99 and stuff like that. So I think the progression system is going to be a lot more realistic. They have a new bucket system, so you're going to pour points into different buckets, which are outside shooting, rebounding, defense, stuff like that. And you're going to have a more realistic progression system instead of just dumping all your attributes into 3-point shooting. You're not going to be able to just pour a ton of VC into that and just become a dead-eye shooter right off the bat. It's not going to be that easy, and it should be a lot more realistic. Won't have so many 99s running around on the park. Won't have any 99s running around the park, especially early in the game's life cycle. So that's a really cool thing. Going to make it a lot more realistic. You're not just going to be a superstar right off the bat. I'm really happy about that. Next thing that's really big as well, and that is that you can sim games this year in MyCAREER. Now, once you got past year 1 last year, you could key game it, but that first year was a grind, man. You had to play all 82 games. I guess it was technically 79, because I think the first 3 you never played. So it was just a really long grind, and it kind of messed up the stats as well. Last year, since I was playing every single game, I was obviously doing better, because once I started simming some games, your player will have some bad games, will have some good games, but when you're playing every single one, you're most of the time going to do a lot better than you would if you simmed some. So if you looked at my stats, 3 or 4 years down the line, my rookie stats were just about always the best, because I was playing every single game. So simming is going to be a great feature to have in the game. I'm really happy about that. Now, here's the only catch. You're not going to be able to earn those badges if you're not actually playing the games, because to earn those badges, you actually need to do that specific thing that the badge requires you. If you want to get, Deadeye, you need to be in game knocking down shots with guys in your face to have that badge become available to you. So you're going to be missing out on that if you're simulating games. I'm not 100% sure if you're going to actually be able to earn VC throughout, simulating games. I doubt you will. Which is really going to be a huge disadvantage. If you're earning no VC, you won't even be able to upgrade your guy very much at all. So I think playing games will be a lot more rewarding this year, but definitely simming is going to be something I'll do a lot of to kind of advance through the mode more. And you also will not be missing any cutscenes if you simulate, which is really good as well. So I'm very, very happy they added in simming. I really didn't like how you had to play every single game the first season. It just was way too time consuming. Just a few more little things, and this is the thing I got from the Game Informer article, and this is really the only flaw that I've seen with 2K15, and it's not necessarily a flaw, it's just something I don't really agree with too much, and that is after your first year in MyCAREER, Doc Rivers automatically becomes the coach of your team. The reason why I don't like that is because that's obviously extremely scripted and it's not realistic. If you're on, just take for example the Spurs, alright? After your first year, Doc Rivers becomes the coach of the Spurs. Like, Popovich, I guess he could retire since he's kind of old, but that just wouldn't happen. Doc Rivers, for one, isn't going to be leaving the Clippers because he's kind of long-term there. He's a really good coach. They're not going to fire him or anything because they're a good team, and he's a great coach. So that's something I don't really agree with. No matter what, Doc Rivers will become your coach. The reason why they're doing that is because obviously that's going to have a big effect on the storyline. You'll have cutscenes and everything with Doc Rivers, so it'll be cool from that aspect, but I really don't like that scripted type of storyline where, you know, that has to happen and it just kind of makes the league a little bit less realistic. But that's really the only flaw that I found with the game so far, just from all this information. Obviously, we'll have to see once it comes out, but I have a feeling it'll be really close to flawless. It's gonna have you know, just a lot of positive things about it. And then the last few things, they talked about alternate jerseys in MyCAREER. That's something we've been asking for. They've had some new tattoos, clothes, endorsements, etc. It's just going to be a really good game. They added in a lot of stuff. Very, very excited for it. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure to drop a like on it if you did. Subscribe to my channel for more NBA 2K15 news. And also follow me on Twitter at EmbraceThePace. And I will talk to you guys later.